not going to feel anything. It's fine.
I don't know if I would listen to that show. welcome to Elvis Duran
and the morning show.
Whoa! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
So loud.
It is pretty loud.
It is very loud.
Huh.
Scary. Turn it down, man.
You're coming up, man. Let's do it.
Scary. You're coming in hot.
Sorry.
Anyway, I was just listening to a Jimmy Fallon there, and I was just remembering how we ended the last year, 2023.
Yeah.
I mean, we limped across the finish line, barely. I mean, we had a lot of sickness, a lot of people out for different reasons, and we somehow made it. We made it into the end zone, and we had a really good year. You know what? Even when you do have to stop down and look at the reality of things that did go down in 2023, not the most pleasant of things. Very sad things happened. But you know what? This was the first time I recall saying, "Oh, I'm okay. This year's been okay."
Yeah.
Usually at the end of the year, we're like, "Oh, I can't wait for this year to end. It's so bad." Bittersweet stuff. But I think we made it. Here we are in 2024. Have you thought about, what you're doing this year? Is there anything different going on in your mind or in your heart?
Yeah, so much other stuff. I mean, I would like to I don't want to make resolutions because I don't want to say I'm going to do something that I'm not sticking to.
Yeah.
But, as a new year comes along, I want to celebrate everything, appreciate everything more, be more grateful, say less, do more, just, stuff like that.
No. That's a good one. Say less, do more. Not good for a morning show.
Right?
Not right now.
It sounds selfish when you say, I want to take better care of myself this year.
Yeah.
But it's really not.
No, you should
It's
do
not
it.
selfish. That's exactly what you should do.
Yeah.
We should have been doing that all along.
Of course.
We all are tiptoeing into this year with actually we somewhat reset everything at the end of the year. If I'm hoping we all reset for the better, and and once again we raise our glass to this new year. And my motto, as I told you at the end of last year, is time to hitch your wagon to a star, man. I think that's those words from who wrote that? Frost? No.
I don't know.
No.
Hitch your
The guy with 3 names.
Neil Patrick Harris, Edgar Allan Poe,
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Yes, Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote listen to me, hitch your wagon to a star.
Yeah.
Meaning, know what your intentions are. Be aware of everything going on around you and grab it. Grab it.
You sure it
Go
wasn't
for
Lee Harvey Oswald or John Wilkes Booth?
Ashley Parker Angel.
Stupid.
No, it was none of the above. Well, I can see we're entering 2024 just as stupid as we were in 2023.
Maybe stupider.
Maybe dumb. Hey, let's talk about what happened in Miami. Can we talk to Matthew on line 19? Is he still there? Matthew.
I'm here if you're there.
Yeah, I'm here
Okay.
if you're there. Now, stuff got real. You live in South Florida. It all started as police going to a fight. Like they said, a bunch of young people were fighting, and it turned out to be 8 million police cars to put out a fight. We thought that was kind of weird, right?
Sort of, yeah, but I'm on the same wavelength as everybody else. I didn't find out till the next day that this happened right down the road, basically.
Yeah, and now they're saying aliens. It was. They were saying aliens involved.
I want to ask Mayla her theory, because there's only one video and there's 1,000 people. So how is that?
Yeah, what's your theory on what happened in Miami?
Ooh, okay, so the video that I saw, it's an aerial shot from above, and the amount of police cars that are there, it's insane. I had no idea Miami even had that many police cars. They're all saying that there's a shadow alien, 8 to 10 feet tall. They have, pictures of it, kind of some video. I don't know. I don't think you send that many cops to break up a fight.
Okay.
So you're saying?
I thought it almost looked like a robot.
Maybe.
I mean,
robot alien?
I guess anything is possible.
Maybe an alien robot. So, but the police are saying no. It was a disturbance call. We showed up. then some people were saying that there were some people setting off fireworks. They thought it was an active shooter. I mean, you're hearing all these stories now. I need to believe it was an alien.
Well, you have to believe. I mean, I guess. I mean, what else are we going to do? There's, well, one, if there's aliens, well, there are aliens. You don't have to say if.
Right.
But, right. Thank you, Meta.
I know, they call
Oh,
you
you're by your first name.
I'm getting first named. Okay.
Well, that's how much I love the show. You know, I know Froggy's first name. I won't say it on air, though. Okay, let's get off aliens and how much I love the show, man.
No. I want to talk about aliens.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We need to believe that.
Okay.
We need to believe there's a big cover-up conspiracy going on in South Florida. The police know for a fact that an alien is walking around.
Yes. That alien was walking around, and then Epstein's list covered it up, and then, you know.
Wow. It gets deeper and deeper.
All right, well, look, thank you for listening to us, Matthew. We're going to dig deeper. We have a lot of people that want to talk about this. And if you have any other thoughts, you text us immediately, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. There you go.
Now,
the alien. Okay, so we'll start with you, Gandhi.
Yes.
What's on your mind?
Okay, so I definitely think there's something afoot. We've been hearing about UFOs, UAPs, whatever they want to call them now, over and over and over. Congress is looking into it. Now, I sent you guys all a video on Instagram also. In South Florida, within a week, all the same week, there was a tornado that hit Fort Lauderdale, and there was crazy lightning, but somebody recorded this storm rolling in from the ocean, and you see something zip across the sky fast as hell, and then they slow it down, and it looks like it's a disc. They're saying it was going about 2,000 miles an hour if, in fact, this was something. Now, of course, the haters are going to say it's lightning that's going horizontally, but I believe it, man. I think this stuff is happening.
Okay. Believe it.
Yes. Go watch
Believe
the video,
it.
guys. I sent it to you.
But they're also saying that they know.
Yeah.
The authorities down there know. They know what happened. They're just keeping it very quiet. Nate, what do you think?
Okay. If it was an alien, you know, and trust me, I believe in aliens.
Yeah.
But why don't we have any pictures of this? Like any strong, hard evidence as opposed to a blur on a screen?
Because they're more intelligent than we are, and they can fly under the radar with that stuff. What if they actually have things that can disguise them so we can't capture them on picture or video?
Come
What
on,
do you mean, come on? Open your mind, man.
My mind is open. Like I watched all the videos of the police officers saying, this was total BS. There was no alien in a mall.
That's no fun.
And it's okay, great. You know, that's his account of things. But like all these people with their cameras, nobody got a picture of this thing?
You can't capture something that's uncapturable.
If aliens are looking for intelligent life form,
What?
why the hell would they come to the United
Exactly.
States?
In Florida.
I mean, literally, why?
Well, because they can pull the wool over our eyes.
Right.
They can take advantage of us.
We make wrong turns all the time.
Because they're studying what not to do.
Yeah, I hope so, because you can
There
see
you
what the
go.
hell's going on. What the
Yeah,
hell do you want to go? Yeah, let's take those people.
It was just funny. Another thing that happened while we were away. It's
I
like
believe it.
strange stuff. Yeah, Scary, what's up?
I still think that we're just a lab experiment for aliens. We you know, it's like almost like we see, like when we put like rats in a labyrinth and we see what's going on. I think if you zoom out, the aliens actually have us in a labyrinth.
Yeah.
And this is all, you know, because I saw what Gandhi just posted, and I'm like, dude, that was a UFO that flew by. That was not horizontal lightning. It don't look like that. I'm just saying.
Because we know.
Thank
We
you.
know.
It's gotta
for a
be.
fact.
I need to believe in it.
I just love the conversations that come out of things like this. Hearing people justify and, you know, prove beyond doubt that aliens were in Miami. I mean, and then you get people that are disgusted by the conversation. Are you stupid? Why are you even saying you think that's real? I mean, that's the fun part for me. Whether they exist or not, it has nothing to do with it. It's people getting stupid talking about it. I love it. Yeah, I know
love
you do
this.
too.
Yeah,
you love that.
Forever.
I know. We could go on.
I feel like
Well,
anything is possible nowadays. Nothing would surprise me. So it's like,
I
whatever.
agree. Danielle, I'm with you. No, cows are flying
Exactly.
right above me. I'm watching them fly.
2 years ago, we had murder hornets. I mean, come on. Anything can happen. Like, really? Nothing surprises.
There you go. What else happened while we were away? Anything interesting? I mean, you know. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
I think we were also checked out. We need to really sit back and think about the last couple weeks, like what went on. Somebody hit that giant jackpot.
Right.
842
Oh, yeah,
million.
that's right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that happened while we were away.
Aliens in Miami.
The Epstein
Those-
list came out.
Yep,
Yeah.
the Jeffrey Epstein list.
Yep.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers and Jimmy Kimmel going at it.
Oh,
about
yeah?
Jimmy Kimmel being on the
Oh.
Epstein list.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That was kind of crazy.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That comedian Cat Williams started diming out all the other comedians for stealing jokes and being part of the Illuminati, and that was very entertaining to me.
What are you laughing at over there, producer Sam?
Forgot about that. I watched a few videos of that this week, and then I saw him running real fast.
That was my favorite part.
I know, same.
He said he could run a 40 in 4.3, and then he posted a video of him running.
Like a giant toddler. Like, see, watch this.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but the Jeffrey Epstein list.
Yeah.
Someone online, actually, so a friend of mine called me and said, someone online says that they think you're going to be on that list. I'm like, what?
Oh, something you'd like
Me?
to tell us?
No, there's nothing to tell. I'm like, put my name on that list all you want. It's not real. But the people that were on that list were like, what? Like Stephen Hawking and all that. I mean, that stuff. I'm like, what are you? Right?
Yeah.
The memes that came out were so awful.
Oh, I know.
The Stephen Hawking memes were awful.
That was
But yet
awful.
funny at the same time. Like, I'm
Well,
like, what are you doing?
I didn't say they were funny. You said they were funny.
I did say they were funny. I did. I laughed.
And by
I
the way,
chuckled.
and I had no idea who this Gypsy Rose was until. Why is everybody yelling at me? I had no idea who she was until.
Fantastic documentary like 4 or 5 years ago that came out about her, and what an insane story that whole thing was. My God.
There's that. All right, that's
There's
enough stuff.
so much. There's so much out there. It's crazy.
That's why I'm glad I was like off the grid, honestly, for 2
Yeah.
weeks. I was like, I didn't. Half the time something happened, I was just like, what? Oh, yeah, whatever.
Well-
who cares?
It's unbelievable. No matter what happens, whether you admit it or not, it's all crazy stuff. And
Everything's
anyway, let's go around the room. I want to see what's on your minds today. We'll start with you, producer Sam. Why are you rolling your eyes? What's going on?
Now I need to reset. Like, my brain was just chaos, and now I have to focus and say something poignant.
Okay, please focus.
So, yes, this is actually very important. If you have a friend that recently had a baby, especially I think if it was their first one, and we and Dina with the pink hair.
Oh, yeah.
She had 2 humans
Shout
over
out.
break, and I had 2 other friends who became first-time moms. When you check in on them, make sure you're not only checking in on them, but you like have a conversation specifically about how they are doing as not a mom, just like a human being. Because I feel like everyone's programmed answer has been, oh my God, I love this child so much. And it's all great. But when you have a conversation about how is your body, how is your mind, how did that time affect you? I've had some really crazy conversations over the past few weeks as someone who's never had a baby. My mind is blown. And the bounce back of these bodies, everyone's just, it's wild. So make sure you pay attention to the mind and the body of the person who had the baby, not just the fact that, yay, congratulations, there's a baby. Both are true, but, talk about both.
A lot of moving parts is what you're saying.
So
Absolutely.
many moving parts, and science
with you.
blows my mind.
That is true. How did that end up coming out of you, that human being?
Right?
Like, that's what we were made to do.
And then you're
That's
just
the parts to
Not
do
all
it.
of us watch it.
Well, so
Not all of us were made to do that. We try. Hey, what's up with you today, Straight Nate?
Okay, here's the thing. You might get older, but you never really figure it all out. You think when you're a kid, you're a teenager, and we've talked about this before, how you go, oh, you know what? As soon as I'm in my 20s or, when I'm a grown-up, I'll have it all figured out. You never do. And I think, Elvis, you're the first person to say this. You never really, truly figure it out.
You never really do.
And just a reminder that you never really ever figure it out, but just enjoy your time here. Just
Amen.
Just remember that.
I'm with you. Wow. I just went back in time to the very end of 2023, and then I fast forwarded to right this moment now. A lot of stuff has gone down in the past couple of weeks. A lot of stuff. Hey, what's up with you today, Scary?
I was on my flight back yesterday, and a woman sits down across from me with a cat in her carrying case, and the cat's meowing, and I'm like, oh, cute. And she puts the cat on the floor in the case. All of a sudden, another woman walks in and sits in front of her with the service dog. I'm like, ooh, how's this gonna work? The service dog immediately. They had to change seats.
That's not a service dog then.
See, that's what I said. I said that's a service animal with just wearing that fake thing that says service animal, but it's not. Anyway, the dog went ballistic. They had to separate the two, and they had to take the service dog woman and put her like a few rows behind just to keep away from the woman with the cat. But I was like,
Such
wow,
drama.
I saw it coming.
What if this woman sits next to you with the cat and you're allergic to cats? Like
Yeah.
if Nate sat next to this woman,
Yeah.
like how does that? How
You
do
would
you
die immediately.
Right? How do you fix that? Shouldn't they tell you
Yes.
stuff like this?
Yes. And I love animals, but I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, man, I can't do this on a
Yeah.
flight the whole way.
So that was a disservice, dog.
It was, because it reacted to the kid.
Gotcha. Hey, what's up with you there, Froggy? What's up?
So while we're talking about things that are a little jacked up, so Elvis, if you buy a bag of chips, and it's a small bag of chips, and you buy a big bag of chips, there's a difference in price, correct?
Yeah.
Typically,
Why?
yes.
Why is that?
Because it's more chips. It's more stuff.
There's more
it costs more
product.
to. Yes.
Okay. I went
Are you
online.
are you gonna get into this fight? Okay, go.
Yes. I went online to buy something the other day, and the small was X dollars, and the triple X was the same price. I think that's wrong. I think it takes more fabric to make the triple X than it does to make the small, and the small should cost less. Am I wrong?
No.
I mean,
I agree.
Kids' shoes are less expensive
Yeah.
than bigger
Right.
shoes.
I think
Because
kids'
it's
shoes,
less-
they're like
Yeah,
half the
it's
price.
less-
It's awesome.
If you buy a rug, if you buy a 5x7 rug, or you buy an 8x10 rug, 8x10 costs more. Why? Because there's
Yes.
more fabric. I get it.
But tell everyone there's a point here. Tell everyone the point.
I was accused of fat shaming because I was talking about this somewhere. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just saying that if you wear a small does not take the same amount of fabric as a triple X.
Right.
The small should be cheaper. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. I apologize. I'm
I mean,
not trying
kids'
to.
clothing and adult clothing cost a different amount of money
Yeah.
because they're smaller.
Right.
And guys who are really tall, their pants cost more, right? And shirts, they have to shop in the big and
Causes
tall
more
section.
fabric.
Yeah.
It should cost more. I understand it. I don't wear a small.
But you were accused of fat shaming.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to fat shame anyone. I'm just saying that a small shouldn't cost the same as a triple X. That you could probably make 3 smalls for what you make the one triple X for.
Okay. All
Just
right.
saying.
I think we're buying into
All right.
it. No one
Your
seems
math makes
triggered here.
sense.
Yeah.
We're
Thank you.
good. The math makes
Thank
sense.
you. Thank you. Very much.
Moving on to Danielle. Danielle, what's up with you?
Some of the saddest things I think are when you have to take the Christmas decorations down.
Aw.
It's just like, your house goes from looking so fabulous.
Festive.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, meh, meh. So this morning I'm driving in and I'm behind a garbage truck and everything that this guy was throwing in the back of the truck was a tree. Because you're in New York City. When it opened, and you got to see, there was like 15 trees in there. It's just
Danielle, I saw a tree on the side of the road the other day. It had the lights and the ornaments still on it. They were like, I ain't doing anything.
That's the way to do it.
Threw it out.
That's the best way to let her go.
It's just so sad because I miss seeing, the festiveness when I walk down the stairs. But I guess if you kept it up all year, it wouldn't be as special at the end of the year. But
I agree with you though. I love it decorated up.
I love it.
We had to leave and we had to fly out the day after Christmas. So the day after Christmas, on the 26th, we woke up at 6 a.m. And Alex single-handedly took everything off that tree and he pulled the tree right out the back door and shut the door.
Wow.
We just got rid of Christmas in 5 minutes. It was like, boom.
I'm leaving
Gone.
my stuff up until March.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Makes me happy.
I don't blame you. Oh, what's up with you today, Gandhi?
All right, it's the new year, and a lot of people have resolutions, and you're thinking about all the ways that you can be a better version of yourself. And I saw a meme the other day, and I thought, we should all think about this. To the girl who carried you through the ups and downs of last year, thank her first before you tell her what she can do better. And I think we just all need to think about that. So,
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Say it again.
To the girl who carried you through the ups and downs of last year, thank her first before you tell her what she can do better. If you made it this far, that's great. Of course we can do better, but don't discount everything that you made it through the last year. That's still some pretty good stuff to be proud of.
Amen.
Yep.
I like that. Thanks for bringing it up.
Anytime.
All right, we went around the room. That's our first around the room of the year. Look at that. Happy New Year, Scotty B.
He's a whole new him.
Happy New Year back to you.
Oh, look at this.
This time last year, Ed, you told Scotty B Happy New Year, he would eat your head off.
It's not the New Year.
It's been the New Year for 5, 6, 7, 8 days now.
I'll tell you why. Because it's going to be a great year. So I'll say Happy New Year all day, every day.
It is,
I
Scotty.
like that.
Yeah. Very
I
excited.
like you're trying to fool yourself into thinking that.
Yeah, we'll see. Give me another couple days.
It's going to be a great year. No. This year will be what we make of it. So
will.
you are in charge. of your destiny. Let's
already,
get into the.
already good.
There you go. The 3 things we need to know from Gandhi. Then we move on. What's up, Gandhi?
All right, Congress is announcing a budget agreement that will keep the government funded through 2024. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson made a joint announcement of the nearly $1.7 trillion deal on Sunday. The spending agreement will reportedly keep a number of domestic and social programs funded, despite GOP calls for extreme budget cuts. I'm going to try to get through this story without you guys making jokes. I don't think it's going to be possible, but here we go.
Here we go.
It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. Researchers have found an invasive species of carnivorous tree frogs that are now breeding in Georgia. Cuban tree frogs, which fed on the wildlife and are native to the Caribbean, have spread across the southeast and beyond. The amphibians can reach 5.5 inches long, about the size of an adult's hand, and they'll eat anything they can put in their mouth. I'm just going to leave it there.
All right.
Be careful. Rodents, lizards, insects, they're spreading all over the place. Apparently, they hop into RVs. They go all across the place, and people are very worried that this is actually going to become a problem in the U.S. And finally, researchers from the University of Nebraska are sending a robot into space. They are reporting that researchers are working on a surgical robot about the size of a microwave that will be operated on the ISS. A surgeon from Lincoln is going to operate the robot while it's in space, and the experiment will involve 2 surgeries performed on rubber bands. That is to see if surgeries can actually be performed in outer space, so we'll see how it goes. And those are your 3 things.
Thank you, Gandhi. It's the weekend.
Hey, this is Miley Cyrus.
Yo, what up? It's the Black Eyed Peas.
Hey, this is Selena Gomez with Elvis Duran and The Morning Show.